Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm in the studio because we were a little vague when starting this project in the filming process. Kind of just hustled and bustled right into things. So I'm gonna get you guys caught up on what happened, throw a few clips in of that process, and get you into the core of the video. Come back and you'll see me for the final outro and closing thoughts. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The customer originally hand dug this with the help of his kids. What they did was put this big old giant orange tin tub in the bottom, put their liner down, and then to retain the dirt, they had sandbags and these like rubber mats that helped retain the dirt. Then what they did was put their liner around all of that, and there was the pond. So when we got there, I drained the pond down, got out any critters and things that were in there, and then we ripped out the liner, and I did a little bit of digging around the tub just to get it out, pulled it out with the grapple on the excavator, we threw it right in the trailer, and then from there we took everything that I had kind of dug and moved in the pond, dumped it all back in, patted it down, and then Will basically went around and outlined our area for the pond, created the shape that we wanted, and then from there started the digging process. Once we were pretty happy with that, we had some under drainage to go in. The yard isn't too wet, but the customer already had some existing drainage that was right on the other side of where the pond was going, so we just figured we'd tie into that. We did a nice little channel to put some pipe in and connected it into his existing drainage that he already had. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward there. And then from that point forward, it was pretty much back to our normal process. We got our underlayment in, got the liner in, got bibbing back on top of the liner, and then started rocking. So now that I've caught you up, we will get into the meat of the video, and I will see you guys at the end of the video for the final thoughts and wrap up. Good morning. We are currently in doing
a ecosystem pond, roughly 12 by 12.
Wow.
3 feet deep.
And up to this point, we got the first shelf rocked in the deep end. And now we are going to continue with the second shelf and keep moving forward from there. Update for all our fans.
Pond is done.
Wow.
Now we're working on the falls area, prepping the base, extra underlayment, cheap insurance.
How cheap?
Rock cheap. Wait. Dirt cheap. Johnny broke the screen cheap.
I used to go out late than a feeling. 'Cause I've seen you with my eyes. You're more than a
2.5 inches over that one.
Wow. Update.
Pond is done. Working on the falls. We did the right side. We're gonna do the left side, but before lunch, we're trying to figure out a way to make the water look like it comes over here, around, and then over that drop.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. That was anti.
All right, we are now to the final thoughts and conclusion of this build. This build was coming off of our big job in Hamlin that we were on that job for roughly a month and a half, 2 months on and off. So this was coming off of that job, and it was very refreshing of how fast things were going compared to that job, because it's such a smaller scale pond, and it was great because of how fast and smooth everything went. We incorporated some new ideas. We did a couple little tweaks with our rocking on how we ring our walls, and just kind of trying to break it up with some cobble, some little runs, and just trying to get it to be more natural. All in all, the customer was super happy with how this build turned out, and I'm really glad how we were able to still incorporate some landscape around the pond. Even though it was later in the year, we were still able to get some plants planted, get some mulch down, make it look nice. But we're probably gonna do a little update video in the spring when everything's grown in, so stay tuned for that. But for now, it's gonna wrap up another video. We have more in the works before the year ends, so we'll see about that. But until then, stay tuned.